Great, welcome back this Sunday morning. Thanks for joining us. It's 7:43. And Mike, I'll hand things over to you. You have kind of a cool webcam to look at.
Yeah, normally when I'm not here, you see Mallory in my spot, and we're going to actually see her right now. I said earlier this morning that she's out at Katahdin, and there she is. Let me send her a text and tell her to wave. See if we can get a nice wave here. Take a look at that, though. I mean, first off,
there we go.
Hey, there's the wave. Great shot of Katahdin, looking great outside this morning. It's a great day to be outside, and I think that as we get into the afternoon especially, you're really going to be able to soak in some sunshine. Still dealing with a little bit of cloud cover out there this morning. Things are going to be dry, though, so we get to enjoy, just summer weather. It's going to be 80 degrees and sunny. It's going to be great to be at the beach, at the lake. It's going to be great to go hiking. Do whatever your heart pleases. Should be a good day for it. The only thing I want to mention here is that we do have drought conditions ongoing across parts of Maine. So this is going to include the mid-coast, the Penobscot Bay, up to Bangor, Portland and Bar Harbor included in this, Augusta included in this. So that means that if you have plans for fireworks this weekend, as I'm sure many people do, there's a little bit of extra fuel around. So just something to keep in the back of your head. We've got precip deficits growing, especially at the coastline, a 5-inch deficit now in Portland, 2 inches in Augusta. Bangor is still pretty close to normal, although the issue in Bangor is that a lot of the precip that we saw fell pretty early in the year. So it's actually been fairly dry the last few months. Caribou still running with a big surplus, though, of over 3 inches. That has been cut back ever so slightly, but I still think that they're going to be running with a surplus for the time being, and at least for the foreseeable future. All of our shower chances really for the next couple of days are mostly across the county. Sunsets begin to get a little bit earlier this time of year. We're still after 8 p.m. through July, but by September 5th, Labor Day Monday, we're rapidly approaching 7 p.m. So, if you like summer, soak it in, enjoy it while it's here, because it always seems that summer goes by just a little bit too quickly. Unless, of course, you love winter, in which case maybe it drags on just a little too long. Radar still quiet for most of us here in Maine. We've got some showers that I've been tracking near Quebec. These could eventually make their way into northwestern Maine through the Allagash and into the county. I don't think it's really going to be a huge issue, and any showers that do move through later on today are going to be very isolated. Many of us are slated for a perfectly dry day. We had our front roll through yesterday, so behind the front, while it's not any cooler, it's much drier, much less humid. As soon as you step out the door this morning, you'll be able to notice the difference. Great weather continues through tomorrow. Rain returns late Tuesday, could be heavy at times with some thunderstorms, but we do clear out Wednesday, and that means more pleasant weather will be on the way after that. Clouds clear over the next several hours, and we should see a lot of sunshine beginning around 11 o'clock this morning. By noon, temperatures rapidly approaching 80 degrees. Pretty quiet, not much going on by 4 or 5 o'clock this evening, just tracking a couple of stray showers as they drop into the county later on. But again, I don't really think that we have to worry too much about those, and they'll be fizzling out as they move in, which means they'll be pretty weak, and it shouldn't really impact much in the way of plans. Quiet overnight tonight, 50s expected. Tomorrow we warm things up yet again, a lot of sunshine out there, and many of us will stay dry. Maybe a stray shower in the mountains tomorrow afternoon, but the bigger story here happens on Tuesday as this next weak area of low pressure approaches. The warm front on Tuesday ends up getting stalled in Maine. We have showers and clouds around. It's warm and humid south of the front. We'll move this through overnight Tuesday into Wednesday. The highest risk for thunderstorms is actually going to be along the coastline, which is not where we usually see it. It tends to be an inland issue. And I think it could be a bit breezy overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, too. Maybe some stronger wind gusts mixed in before we clear things out entirely heading into Wednesday afternoon. Seas today 2 to 3 feet, west wind 5 to 10 knots, water temp 59 degrees. We'll watch temperatures climb back into the 80s tomorrow, 70 on Tuesday with scattered showers inland. Again, the bigger risk, I think, for thunderstorms is really going to be at the coastline. Breezy overnight into Wednesday before we clear things back out, but it's going to be beautiful on Thursday, about 77 degrees with low humidity. Maybe a shower at the end of the week, but I don't really think it's really going to be a huge deal. Certainly more focused on what happens Tuesday into Wednesday.
Exactly. Sort of typical summer weather right there, and there's Mallory, kind of a little dot on your screen at this point, floating away.